A factor which would strongly influence a business person to adopt a computer is its The most common input device used today is What is the name of the temporary data storage area between a peripheral device and the CPU which compensates for the difference between their speeds? Which of the following is the fastest? In which year were chips used inside the computer for the first time? The invention of the slide rule is attributed to the control unit of a microprocessor. A flatbed plotter uses a pen which moves in two directions across a piece of paper fixed on a flatbed. Can you tell who controls the movements of this pen? The desirable characteristics of a memory system are the CPU chip used in a computer is partially made out of What type of magnetic material is normally used in bubble memories? A byte is comprised of Which of the following printer can be classified as a page-at-a-time printer? The CPU of a computer transfers print output to a temporary disk memory at high speed and then gets back to processing another job without waiting for the output to go to the printer. In this way, the CPU does not remain idle due to its own high speed as compared to the low speed of the printer. What is the name of this memory? Which of the following registers hold the information before it goes to the decoder? A modern electronic computer is a machine that is meant for A typical modern computer uses ENIAC, electronic numerical integrator and calculator, had huge advantage over Mark I because it used electronic valves in place of the electromagnetic switches. In the beginning, ENIAC was used for calculating the path of artillery shells. For which other weapon design was it utilized? Who was the father of punched card processing? When did Hewlett-Packard Incorporated introduce its first HP 110 laptop computer? The computer program language which is widely used in computer science and engineering and also in businesses. A number crunching computer is one that can handle the barcode, which is used on all types of items, is read by a scanning device directly into the computer. What is the name of this scanning device? A processing unit that coordinates networks and data communication is known as a type of line printer that uses an embossed steel band to form the letters printed on the paper is Which memory system is not as a mass memory medium? Different components on the motherboard of a PC processor unit are linked together by sets of parallel electrical conducting lines. What are these lines called? The terminal device that functions as a cash register, computer terminal, and OCR reader is the general range of speed in revolutions per minute, RPM, at which floppy disks rotate is Which of the following typically uses a keyboard for input? The first microprocessor built by the Intel Corp. was called The microelectronics is the technology of who developed the first personal computer spreadsheet package called VisiCalc. When was the X Windows system born? A double-sided magnetic disk pack has 6 disks. Can you tell how many surfaces of this pack are normally used? The Santa Clara Valley, California is popularly known as Silicon Valley of America because which of the following professions has not been affected by personal computers? What is the name given to the 8-bit unit used for coding data? What technology is used for flat panel displays? What is meant by the term RAM? Magnetic tape can serve as conversion of hexadecimal number 1D7F16 to a decimal number is microfilm reader is a In magnetic disks, data is organized on the platter in a concentric sets of rings called the data recording area between the blank gaps on magnetic tape is called A/N. Which of the following would most likely not be a symptom of a virus? Personal computers use a number of chips mounted on a main circuit board. What is the common name for such boards? Which term is not used to describe the memory component of a computer? Who coordinates the sequencing of events within the central processor of a computer? What type of computer programming is used for airplane ticket reservation system? The output of a 2-input OR gate is 0 only when it's a high-quality CAD system uses the following for printing, drawing, and graphs. A printed document reader which scans the characters and then encodes them in a computer-compatible code for direct transmission to the computer is called the equipment with which the computer talks to its users is called a in which addressing mode, the effective address of the operand is generated by adding a constant value to the contents of a register. The term gigabyte refers to the CPU chip used in a computer is partially made out of which of the following best describes a computer-based information system? Accessing records from a file directly without searching from the beginning of the file is EBCD can code up to how many different characters? When did IBM close the last of its punched card manufacturing plant? The monitor of a computer is connected to it by a In a punched card system, data is processed by a single bus structure is primarily found in What is the highest address possible if 16 bits are used for each address? An integrated circuit is Which of the following memories contains a thin film of magnetic material sandwiched between two permanent bias magnets? Which of the following bus types are used by the Apple Macintosh computer? When the time to establish link is large and the size of data is small, the preferred mode of data transfer is group of instructions that directs a computer is called a computer-controlled device for training exercises that duplicates the work environment is a